Hi, welcome to the first video. I have been given a project to make an animation based on the theme dissonance direction design. I already know what half that means, so let's find out.
No! No! No!
So ChatGPT's down. But anyways, dissonance is a sense of disconnect, a lack of harmony. Direction is the way we're going to take the design or animation, and the design is the design or animation itself in my case. So let's do some more research. I was still struggling to come up with an idea, so I went to Instagram, asked around, and after hours of it not looking very hopeful, someone made this suggestion: bees.
You like jazz?
I then did some further research on bees and their endangerment. I also found existing examples of bee animations and animations raising awareness for animals. It was then time to design the character. I started by doing 20 rough sketches, then I slightly refined them, added some color, and then developed these further with another couple neater, more refined designs. I also annotated each drawing to see which elements I want to use in the final design. I eventually chose this one as I thought it could be animated most expressively. I then started to make a model of the bee. Although good progress, there were some changes that needed to be made to the size of the head, the wings, and the positioning of the legs. So I made some slight changes. I think these wings look a lot better due to the spaces between them. I'm also hoping to make them look like DIY pipe cleaners later.
Wow! Beautiful!
I added shape keys for the eyes so that I can make it blink. I also added all the materials such as leathery material for the eyes and a wool material for the body. I added particle systems to make the wings look like they're made of pipe cleaners, and added some small fur to the rest of the body. I then made a rig for the bee using inverse kinematics and different shapes so I could easily find which bone I was using. There are some issues like with the antenna where there's not enough vertices, so I just subdivided and now it's all fine. I then had to visually show my idea for the story on a storyboard, but given the upcoming deadline, I think I was a little bit ambitious. Because of time constraints, I photoscanned some wool and added a particle system to it. In a lot of scenes, to save time for rendering, you also only actually need the models that the camera sees, not the entire city. Once again, due to time constraints and also because of a lack of experience, for the human models in the animation, I merged different Fortnite models together which already had rigs and just added particle systems and higher resolution textures to make them more realistic. I did the same thing for certain buildings in the animation. I then began animating each scene, using a cloth simulation for the wool. This character is based off Farai, a runner who ran the comrades backwards to raise awareness for bees. And him and I together actually designed this bee as one of the 20 for that initial stage. As the animation progressed and it unraveled more, I added more strands of wool. I also added a particle system to make it seem that the stuffing was falling out. There were some scenes I didn't end up using, as the animation had a 2-minute time limit, and this didn't contribute much to the story. I followed a tutorial to make a geometry node flower, which I'll link in the description. I've estimated that I spent roughly 42 hours modeling the characters and environments, and then I spent 52 hours animating. I then still had to edit the video with color grading, music, sound effects, and other special effects. And with just a few hours left, I clicked export. Adobe kept crashing every time I tried to export, which meant I had to export each part individually and then reconnect them afterwards. And since it was due the next morning, I had to stay up all night trying to get this to work. And luckily, it did, eventually. So here it is, please enjoy.